Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today, what we're going to be talking about is the cash on delivery orders that were, well, I wouldn't say recently introduced because they did experiment with this in the past with Papa John's. I don't know if they're still doing it now, but they just reintroduced cash on delivery orders. So with that said, what I want to go over is what DoorDash tells you, how it actually is, based on a little personal experience when I was in New York, and then I will go over my thoughts on the subject. I might even get into that story and how I felt about it. But with that said, let's get started. What is cash on delivery? Sometimes customers are able to pay in cash for their orders upon delivery. Dashers who choose to do a cash on delivery order will collect the cash payment from their customer and have that cash amount deducted from their next balance transfer. So what they're trying to explain to you here is that when you complete the order, you'll receive the cash physically, and then in your account, they're going to reduce the cost of the actual order. So if you're early on in the week, let's say Monday, Tuesday, and you still haven't earned that amount that would normally be a cash on delivery order, what's going to happen is that they're going to reduce the amount of that order from your account. How it works, we send an order assignment informing you that it is a cash on delivery order. So they will tell you before you even accept the order if it's a cash on delivery. So that's one thing that was pretty cool, is that they told me everything ahead of time and they gave me more time to decide if I wanted that order. You have the option to accept or decline the order without any impact on your acceptance rate. That's something that's really nice, especially for someone who's like, oh, I want to be a top dasher, or I don't want this to affect my acceptance rate because I'm trying to find my money sweet spot for whatever reason, or any other reason you might be using your acceptance rate. It would not have any impact. So if you don't want to do those orders, just don't do those orders. When you deliver the order, you will collect the cash payment from the customer. So you're going to collect the cash payment of the subtotal. They will tell you what the subtotal is. So let's say the order is $25. Easy, simple, $25. And when you deliver the order, you will collect $25 from the customer. Now, that being said, let's say they hand you $30. They say keep the change. They don't reduce the extra $5. They reduce the $25. So that's kind of nice. Cash collected as payment for the order is yours to keep and will be deducted from your next scheduled direct deposit. So they will mark as you actually getting the money, but they will also mark that you will not receive that $25. So if you see a $25 reduction, that's why. It's not because they're taking money from you. How do cash on delivery payments work? Any cash amounts collected by you, excluding tip, will be deducted from your next scheduled direct deposit. Example, you accept a cash on delivery opportunity with a guaranteed minimum of $7. So you're going to receive $7 no matter what. That's something to be clear. You receive $7 as base pay no matter what. You complete the delivery and collect $22.50. So far, you've made $29.50. As the customer's payment for the items delivered, the app will show you the exact amount as payment from the customer. Your total earnings for the week for all of your completed deliveries is $100. You had $100 in your account. You just received $22.50 for the order, and you're already guaranteed the minimum of $7. And that is including the $7. So you had $93 before, and now it's $100. Since you already collected $22.50 in cash, that amount will be subtracted from your total earnings deposit. So you will receive the rest of your earnings, $77.50, on your next scheduled deposit. So let's run through that again, just in case I lost you somewhere. You had $93 in your account prior to accepting this order, which had a guaranteed minimum of $7. You now receive the $7 in your account, making it $100, and then you receive $22.50 in cash. And because you received $22.50 in cash for the order specifically, they will reduce the amount by $22.50, making your remaining total $77.50. Note, if the customer provided you $25 for the above $22.50, $22.50 would be the amount subtracted from your earnings balance, and you would keep the extra $2.50 as cash tip. Am I the only one looking at $2.50 as cash tip as a way for them to kind of just put it into our minds like, hey, that's how much tip you're supposed to receive? Like, I feel that's part of the education process that Christopher Payne talks about in his interview with the Rideshare Guy. I'm just saying. In total, you made $9.50 from this order. Now, I don't know if that's going to actually be the base pay. I sincerely doubt that'll be the base pay, but it is 100% possible. FAQs. What if I do not have enough cash to provide customers change for cash on delivery orders? In the event that you do not have enough cash to provide the change to the customer, please hand over delivery to the customer without collecting payment and select issue collecting cash payment within the app. Then select I do not have change and submit your issue. If the customer has questions, please contact support. You'll receive the Dasher base pay for this order, and your customer completion rating will not be affected. One pro tip I would actually say for this is actually just carry singles and fives no matter what. And I'm not even saying for cash on delivery. I'm saying no matter what. You have no idea how frustrating it was for the few times that I received, if like somebody asked me, hey, do you have change for a 10? And I didn't have change for a 10. So instead of getting a $20 cash tip, I got $3. I don't even know how to properly... What if the cash on delivery customer insists that they pay it online? This is not correct. Please do not provide the customer with the order. In the Dasher app, please select issue collecting cash payment and then customer refuse to pay. Oh, so that's actually possible. That was one of the things I was thinking is what with all the safety issues that are coming up with DoorDash is like, are you really opening up that opportunity for people to like get at you? Like, come on. Then you may then dispose of the order however you choose. So if you want to keep the order for yourself, that's up to you. If you want to give it to a homeless guy, that's up to you. You'll receive the Dasher base pay for the order and the completion rating will not be affected. So that's good that you're not going to have your completion rating affected. Now, one thing I will be concerned of is if you keep the order and you receive the base pay, do you still lose the money from your account? Like, what happens after that? I've never had that issue. I've only done one cash on delivery order in New York, and that's it. What would happen to your account balance? Would you still lose the $22.50 in their example? Because that would just suck. What if the amount withheld from my direct deposit does not match the amount that was collected for my cash on delivery order? This should not be the case, but if you believe the incorrect amount was withheld from your direct deposit, please contact support so we can look into this further for you. So that's kind of like their way of saying we are going to, there is a chance that we're just going to steal your money and you're going to have to deal with that. Because Dasher support won't help you. Why am I no longer receiving cash on delivery orders? You will not receive a cash on delivery order if you have a negative balance. So if you're doing a lot of cash on delivery orders, there is a chance you will end up with a negative balance. So therefore, you'll have to do more orders in order for you to actually be in the positive and make more money. Because for me, I would never want to risk that. Once you have completed enough regular deliveries and no longer carry a negative balance, you will be eligible to receive cash on delivery orders once again. What if a cash on delivery customer does not have any cash when I deliver the order? You may inform the customer that you are not able to hand over the delivery to them without them paying for it. In the Dasher app, please select issue collecting cash payment, then customer refuse to pay. You may then dispose of the order however you choose. You'll receive the Dasher base pay for this order, and your completion rating will not be affected. Basically the same gist as they refuse to pay, and you can't give them the order. It's just that simple. What resources are available to me if I encounter issues while on Dash? Please read the following resources available to you. Support. As with the standard Dash, you can always reach out to Dasher support if you have any questions or concerns. Dasher Sport doesn't help with anything. I have negative feelings about Dasher Sport if you don't notice. Safe Dash is now live in your city. So Safe Dash should be available in every state. There is a video I made about this specifically, so make sure to check that out. If at any point during your dash you feel unsafe, there are 2 new in-app safety features available to you. Again, I went through all of this in the video, so check that out. I'll leave all that in the description as well as this article. So this is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. When I ever see a cash on delivery order, my immediate response is to reject it. I know that a lot of drivers ended up doing this business because they don't have to carry cash on them ever. I remember there was one time I did a Papa John's order in New York, and this was the first time I've ever seen this. And I was like, this is cash on delivery, they actually have that option? And then I saw that order, and I was pretty sure it was a Papa John's exclusive at the time, but either way. I got the order, it was like 27 something, and then I received 30 bucks. And if I knew ahead of time that it was gonna be a lousy tip, I wouldn't have done the order. Everyone is free to feel however they feel about tipping, but I couldn't justify that, and especially since, in this case, it's not just the cash tip of like a couple bucks, it's the fact that that couple bucks is not taxed. That's where the real value is. But they added such a chore to what is supposed to be a simplistic system. If you want to do cash on delivery orders, I recommend just having 5s and singles on you. Yes, your friends are gonna call you a stripper. That's fine. You're making money. That's not appropriate for YouTube. I would say just have 5s and singles on you regardless, because you just don't want to be the guy to receive a cash tip, or could have received a cash tip and just not end up getting money. But my question is, why are they doing this now? Like, I know that there's a lot of issues with safety. I know they're switching to an employee route in New York City, but what's their goal with doing this? Giving more options for delivery? I don't think a lot of drivers are going to be okay with that. But this is just my opinion. I am skeptical of how this will turn out in the long term, but you guys are free to do what you want. Let me know in the comments if you guys are excited about this, or if you're just like, nah. Let me know how you feel about this cash on delivery nonsense in the comments. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.